welcome. I have returned. I'm alive. Okay. I know. Nobody probably cared, but yeah, I was a little bit busy. I prepared a few things, and yeah, I have returned from the grave, basically. And today is a special day because today we finally look at my 2.0 VTuber debut, which I made. So I will just see how this goes because I never did a 2.0 VTuber reveal. Yeah, I have no idea how to start actually. Okay, I will just try my best. So, bear with me a bit. I know I sound probably very sleepy because I haven't slept in the last 2 months. But yeah, I will just see where this goes. Okay. I bet you all probably want to see how my 2.0 VTuber model looks like. And I think maybe I should let you guys suffer a bit. But maybe I could show you immediately. But only maybe. Because I'm not sure if you guys deserve to see it immediately. I think I will just do the typical VTuber reveal where you show parts of the model, like step by step. So yeah, we will just look at that. And I'm kind of nervous how this looks because it's not perfect, but the VTuber model looks pretty good. So we will see about that. And yeah, I will just see how this goes. Alright, let me stop being nervous. Alrighty. Let me just switch. And then we have the little feet. Oh my god. I have no idea how this works, so I will just show the little feet. And I think you can maybe wait, there we go. You can already see what it looks like. Oh my god. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Okay, okay. Here we go. We have boots, as you can see. Pretty boots, right? And I know I did not animate the dress part, but I will explain later why and how I made it because it was a bit more of a struggle than you might think. But yeah, you can see the boots. And no, I did not animate or rig the feet because it was a bit of a hassle. So here you go. But the wings should move, but they're not. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Typical struggle. Anyway, so we have the feet over here. And I just remembered that I did not. Okay, anyway, I did not check something, but that's fine, I hope. Okay. Then we have pretty boots. They are pretty high. I love high boots. Love them. And the little wings. I think maybe I kind of forgot to use the version in which I animated the wings. Whoops. Whoopsie. Anyway, I think you can also see a little bit next to the leg, right? There's something. Oh, that's hair. Yuppie. And yes, I'm trying to finish the stream pretty quickly because I have no idea what to say. Honestly, I have no idea what to do and what to say. Because I never did this, so we will speed run it as fast as we can while I say what I did and some facts about this thing. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It took me a bit for the boots because I never did boots like that. And as you can tell, my art style is a bit crappy, but it looks fine, I guess. And you can see skin. Oh my god. Oh my god, this fence is full of shocking. Okay. Um, as you're maybe wondering, why is the skin so bright? Well, if you have never seen a crow, crows actually have very grayish pale skin under their wings and feathers. So if you were to pluck a crow of their feathers, then you would see exactly this skin tone under the feathers. So I took a little bit of artistic, uh what's it called again? I forgot. But I was like, okay, I want the same color as my dear little crow. Alrighty. So next up we have this dress part, which I totally did not know what to do. So the front and the back are just, the back is just what a crow tail looks like, and the front is just improvised because I had no idea what to do. So I think most of this is just improvised because I did not know what exactly I should do with this thing. And I was like, okay, how do I do that? Well, I will just draw a little something here, some shapes and circles and colors, and there we go. Well, alright. And you can see, oh wait, a little bit of a belt part? Maybe? Yes, it is a belt. And you can see my fingernails. Ooh. I actually used some crow talons as reference for the fingernails because I was like, okay, I'm a crow in human skin. I have to look the part, right? So, skin color, what a crow looks like under feathers, and then the fingernails, crow talons. As you can see, they're a little bit curved, just like talons. I have no idea what to call like, is that even the right pronunciation of the claws of a crow? I have no idea. I have no idea. And you can see a little bit of movement in the hands if I move, right? I did a little bit, and as I said before, I will explain later why I only did a bit of a movement at the lower body part, but I guess I can say a part of the reason already. Well, because mostly in the streams you will see the upper half of the body, so I was like, okay, I'm learning how to rig. I will not just rig the lower body part because why would I do that if nobody's going to see it, right? So I was like, okay, well, I'm lazy. I will not do the lower body part. And yeah, that's a reason why, but the rest I will tell you later because that's a bit more complicated. Alrighty. And also, I have no idea what I did with the sleeves. I was only thinking, okay, I want very long, flowy sleeves because I like flowy sleeves. And I didn't know what to put under the sleeve, so I just used a little bit of fabric that looks like it has. I don't even know what to call that. I didn't look it up. I was just like, okay, I want that too. I'm drawing it. There we go. I think that's what most artists think. Oh, I want that. I'm just going to draw it. I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to do it. I don't know. But that's basically what I did. All right. And here you can see a belt and a crow skull. Ooh. Yeah. I I was like, okay, I need a crow skull in this because I wanna have one for some lore stuff that you will see later, but I wanna have one, and this is basically what came out of it. It was pretty fun to render the crow skull because I just put colors together, but sometimes I really cook with my art, and then sometimes I'm so lazy. I think some of you might see on Twitter how lazy I can get with my art. But I don't post often, but I did post like 3 art or 2 art pieces, I think, of this. So yeah, I'm pretty lazy. Am I moving in my chair? Maybe. Maybe. Alright. And also, I have no idea how to properly draw a belt. So, as you can see, that's the result of me trying to draw a belt. But yeah, I don't even know. I have worn so many belts, but I never actually look at what they look like. So, here we go. And it's actually a really, really long belt because it's going around the hips twice, as you can see. It's just one really long one. Alright. Also, I was just too lazy to make two, so I just made one belt buckle. So, alright. I don't know if I should talk any more about how the model looks like, or if I should just skip to the upper half. I'm a bit scared because I'm just scared what some people might think. I have my reasons why I chose this design, but maybe some people might not understand. I'm just curious, but yeah. Oh god, I don't know what to do. But anyway, we will just see what this looks like. My pretty little model. And yeah, I also took so many artistic liberties with the belt and the fit, and you can see I have like really short pants under the dress on the side. It's the left side, right? I have really short shorts under that. They're black, but oh, I just realized I could have just gotten a PNG arrow to point at stuff. Should I just get one? I think that would be better to point at things. Hold on. Let me just really quickly get a little arrow because I don't know if OBS has that stuff. So I just have to look for a little arrow so we can have a better view of what I'm doing. Hold on a second here. Can we get an arrow PNG? Can we download this thing under downloads? I hope this is an actual PNG, not a fake PNG. Hold on. Let me just grab this thing and put it in so I can actually point at stuff. Image. Yes, please, thank you. When do we have it? This takes 1 second. Oh, I think it's a fake yeah, it's a fake PNG. Thank you. Why is this always AI viewers? Oh, what? Oh yeah, I got a spam comment. Thank you for that. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. Didn't get blocked though. Alright. That was confusing. For the record, I did change some of my moderation settings, so that is fun. I have no idea how to delete stuff like that. I have no idea how to block, maybe? Oh, thank you. Can I delete it somehow? Does anyone know how that works? Is it obvious that I kinda am new to this? Maybe. Also, I think it's very funny that I just got total scuff when I prepared 2 months for this thing. Dang. Alright. Let me fix this. Let me fix this really quick. We need a real PNG arrow, which I could have prepared, but I forgot about that. I kinda forgot about that because I was like, okay, maybe I don't need a PNG. So, okay, let me just check if we can actually get a PNG arrow. Hold on. Let me check. Why is it that whenever you're searching a PNG, you always get fake ones? Why? That's so weird. I should have just drawn one. I would have been better off with drawing one and then importing it and putting it there. Oh, is it downloading? Maybe this is a real PNG, or maybe I'm downloading a virus. I do not know. Maybe. I will never know. Alright, is this a real PNG? Please? Oh yes, it is. Okay. The scuff is over. I am getting a real PNG for us to look at my model. Oh, my bad. That is, oh, I just moved something else. Okay, here we go. Is this? Yes, this is the image. Oh my god. Alright, we got an arrow. Okay, let me move this thing. Alright, there we go. I meant this part, right? This is so funny. Oh my god. Okay, so when I said I have pants underneath, I meant this part. And when I said this belt is one part, right? It's just one big long belt. It starts over here, goes around, and then ends here. Oh, this is so fun. Oh my god. Alrighty. Since we are back on track, you can see slight movement here and less movement here because I was apparently, I don't know, a little bit of movement. I don't know why. Just an itty bitty bit. Make this a bit smaller. Okay. Alright. Then I lost the image. Then, next up, I don't know, should we go up there? You can already see a part of it. Let me just, can I turn it? Oh, yeah, I just turned something else. Sure. Sure, why not? Oh, now it works. Okay. Okay, so as you can see over here, we have a little bit of a corset, right? That is a corset, and I never drew a corset before because I was never thinking of doing that. So, we are going to see a really cool thing because I will just reveal it because I have no idea what else to show, right? Because you see my little dress, you see my cool dress part over here. It's like one of these um Asian type dresses that you see on ninjas and other things. Um when they have like dresses like these with open parts. I have no idea what to call this. That it is open here and there, but it is what it is. And I was like, okay, I want to draw this. So I did. And I had no idea what to call it, so here we go. Alrighty. And also, you can see over here, this is long, messy hair over here, right? This is pretty messy hair that is awfully cut, but who cuts their hair good? I don't. So here we go. Okay. Next up, I will just go a little bit more down. Okay. You can see very much of the corset already. And for the next part, I just want to say, so you guys know, um, I took my own body as reference, but I made an improved version of it. So my model is just a very improved version of myself, like way better. I think every artist does that, but I just want to clarify. So I do not look as pretty as that, and I am not gifted with that much of assets, as you will see. And I really like it, and you will get what I mean. And I just want to have something nice to look at, actually. So yeah, that's basically why. Alrighty, let me go down here and show off my pretty. Ooh, here we go. Oh, I don't want to show too much. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, we have a pretty design over here. Um, yeah, I just wanted to go for the monster girl vibe with like big titties. So we have cool assets. And also, did you know how fun it is to draw them? As I am probably the only person who will ever do fan art of myself, I thought, okay, well, I have to make my model in a way I like to draw it because I'm probably the only person who will draw it. So I did that because I really have fun drawing it the way it is. And the outfit is pretty easy too. If you think about it, it's very simple because you have long, flowy um sleeves, and long flowy sleeves are very easy to draw. Then next up you have a corset. It's just basically you do these two lines, and then the middle part, right? And then you just do the body shape, not in that order. Obviously, you do the body first and then the clothes. And then you do two big circles over here and add the dress part. Also, I will show off the reference art later, which I have to check if it is actually the right version because I changed a few parts of that. So it might be the wrong one, but I'm not sure about that. And I cannot check because if I check, I will probably screw up. So I could try. Wait, where do I have it? The reference sheet. Ooh, I don't know. Wait, I could actually check which version I have on my PC. Hold on, we can be certain that it is the right one. Oh, I think it is actually the right one. We could be good. We could be really good. Okay. And also I'm just pretty amazed how well I rendered that completely. The sleeves look pretty good because I usually do not render this well. As you can see, it's pretty good, I think. Right? No? I think so. Why did that rhyme? All right. So you probably want to see my face, right? And we have a little jiggle over here too because I did not know how they jiggle, so I just did a little bit. Um and because you want to see my face, I will just scroll down. And we will see how it goes because I'm very curious what you guys might say. So a little drum roll, please. Da 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 da. This is a very big step for human, but an even bigger step for a crow in human skin, right? All right. I think it's just funny we're only 20 minutes in and I'm already showing the face, but that's fine, I guess, because I want to speedrun this, right? So, here we go with a little bit of the face, right? Because I forgot to talk about this shit. Um, this thing is when I tried to do a crow skull, but I wanted to make it look like a diamond thing or an accessory. But since I have no idea how to make a diamond, and I did watch one tutorial and it did not work, I was only putting the shape of a crow skull, but more edgy, and a few parts that are brighter in the middle to make it more special because without these bright parts it just looks trash. So yeah, that's basically what I did. So I have no idea what else I should have put here. This is supposed to be a crow skull diamond, but we ignore that. We just say it's a cool accessory with wings on the side, right? It's a really cool accessory. So yeah, that's basically what it is. And also, if you have not noticed, I will zoom in later, but I have a lot of beauty marks. I have one right here and two over here, right, and one over here. And I have one more in my face because beauty marks are very cute and we like beauty marks in this household, right? So yeah, we just got a lot of beauty marks and a lot of giving the vibe of someone who hasn't slept since the 1600, right? Because my skin is so pale, I could be a vampire too, right? But I'm actually serious. If you guys were to look up in the internet what a crow looks like under their feathers is exactly this color. I stole it because I was searching up what a crow looks like under the feathers, and it was this color over here or this one. I don't know anymore because they are different because this is rendered and this is just slapped on, right? All right. As promised, I will show the face now, or else someone might get mad or no one because I don't know if anyone is actually looking forward to this. Except for me, because I really put a lot of work into this, but I really like it. So, yeah. And I just noticed you will see that this part of the dress, this part that is a bit darker, is actually one part underneath. It's the same as this part. I almost forgot to say, but um you will see on the reference sheet because it is more clear what parts are together once you see the back of the dress. So I just made this part, this, and this is one part, and then the corset is just slapped on to make it look more slay, queen slay, right? So it looks more shaped. And yeah, the sleeves are actually not attached to the dress. They're just, I could imagine that they are with, what is that? You have like some band inside that holds it up, right? Some band aid or whatever. I don't know. I was only too lazy to actually attach it to the dress somehow because I was not sure how it would work if this part of the dress had some kind of fabric connection to this part of the dress, right? So I was just leaving it like that. Yeah, and also I will still explain later how I made it because it is so funny, the process of how I actually worked this design over here out, because what you see right now took so long because I'm very indecisive, as you might know. So yeah, all right. Okay. A big step for a human, but an even bigger step for a crow in human skin. You can already see my mouth move. Oh my god. I think you also did see. Did you? I'm thinking, did I post the mouth movement too? I'm not sure. Oh my god. I don't know. I think I only posted the upper half of the face, I think. Maybe. I don't actually remember. But yeah, I also have to change how I set it up so it actually moves when I talk because I did screw up a few of the settings. So if it's not perfect, well, we will just ignore it, okay? If it's not good, then just look away. Thanks. Okay. All right. So you can see my earrings already, right? We have a very pretty one. Um, oh, we have one that's pretty cool. It's like talons of a crow with a gemstone, which is not a gemstone, it's just a colored stone because, as I said, I cannot draw accessory as well as I wish I could. And we have a little feather, which is also from my crow model, if you recognize the color. And yeah, it moves a bit. You will see it once I move a bit more, but I'm just trying not to show off too much yet. But I think I will just screw it and show it off completely. And I think it's so funny when I tested it, I don't know, 15 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago. My model worked pretty well and the mouth movement was pretty good too. And now it's just scuffy. I don't know. It's just so bad. I tested it and it was fine. And now it's not fine anymore. I might cry later, maybe. Okay, I will just show it off. Oh my god, it is my face! Oh my god! Wait, let me. Oh my god! It is me! Yeah, that's my face. This is pretty cool, right? I have to look over so I actually see me. Because I have changed my positions of where I look at. So on one monitor I see OBS and on the other is the stream. So yeah. Yuppie. Yeah, that's my face right here, right now. Isn't it cute? Right? I think I look pretty cute. I really think I look cute. I really like the hair because it is also what I took off from me because I took my own hair as a reference, but mine is a bit more floofy and this is a bit more messy. Um, so yeah, I really like it, and you can see the earring move, and you cannot see the hair move too much. Um, because first off, it was my first time rigging hair, and I was a bit confused Because if you have ever rigged with Live 2D in your life, it is so complicated if you have never done anything in that direction. So I was struggling a bit, even with tutorials and stuff. Maybe I was only struggling because I'm not very smart. So I don't know, but it was pretty fun. But I couldn't move it as much as I would love to. And you can also see how bad the mouth is, even though it was better 15 minutes ago. It could also be my webcam, actually. Maybe, because I was sitting differently before. Is that better? I think it is. Okay, maybe this is better, actually. But who knows? Or worse. I think it is only worse. Okay. So yeah, I didn't rig it as much as I would like to because I didn't know how exactly, and you have to use a few settings that you might not know immediately. So yeah, that's why it only moves a bit. But also hair doesn't move that much always, so I guess we're fine, right? Right? Okay. Actually, I will try to make the next model a bit more movable, right? I will try my best, okay? But it is not easy. I will try. Also, I gave it black lipstick because crows have black um beaks, and I wanted to have it more crow-like without copying anyone, so I did that. And I'm talking a bit slow because I'm trying to see if the mouth moves how it should, and it doesn't. I'm sad. I'm actually sad. Okay. I might actually move my screen over here. Is that better? If I move my screen over here? Wait. I think it might be better. Maybe? I can't tell. I can't tell for sure if it's better or not. But anyway, we look fine. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Um Next up, we have what you probably might realize is the eyes look different than the eyes of my Chrome model. But you will see the actual reference of both later in the reference sheet because I wanted the Chrome model to look super cute, and I already had this model's eyes done, and I was like, okay, I need eyes, right? But this eye style did not work well with the chroma at all. I was like, okay, I need a different type of eye that looks super cute and sweet. And I did the chrome model eye right with the cute big eye and oh, so yeah, that's why it's different. But that's fine, I guess, because it is my model and I can do whatever I want. Wait, isn't that the Thanos meme? Uh, I can do whatever I want. Where he snaps his finger, right? Oh god, my brain is so fried. It's bad. But yeah, anyway, um so I'm thinking what else I had to say about that except for I have piercings. Can you see? Can you see? I can turn my head too. I think for my first rig I did the crow first, right? But the this model is a human model, right? So it's my first human rig. It's pretty good actually, right? Because I can move my head, I move my body a bit. I think it's really good. It's good for my standard. So, yeah. And also, you can see my mole in my face. Yay! It's under my eye. Under my right eye. Wait. You see it? Wait, let me just. I'm a zoom in. Wait. Here we go! You see it? Yay! You can see my mouth. Yay! And you can see my earrings better actually. Why didn't I do that before? And yeah, as I said before, we are going for the monster girl vibe because I also have a bit of sharp teeth, pointy teeth. Look, right? Um and I really wanted to go for that vibe. And also the inside of the mouth is like a crow's inside of their beak. Wait, okay. I feel like I'm at the dentist like um so yeah, and we have a little bit of that monster girl vibe, and maybe it's because I saw so much art um of girls on Twitter where they posted so pretty art of pretty girls and with big booba too, and I was hooked. I was just hooked. I like it. I really like it. If you draw that, I'm in. I'm in. Definitely. Oh, hello. I like that frog. That's so cute. And yeah, that's what I look like. Yippee. I look cute. Okay, so what else? Hello, I am doing good. I'm just showing off what I look like. Yay! This is me as a human. I am human. It is crazy. So yeah, I guess we are just now human finally. Um and I have survived so long. I prepared so much. I even made some emotes. Um so yeah. And also if my mouth is moving badly, I can't rig it all. I cannot use Live 2D as much as I would like to, so it's just crap. But yeah, I hope you're all doing good so far. I'm trying to speedrun this as much as I can. But now I just talk hours and hours and hours about how I made this and how I did that and how I came to this model, right? Like, yay! And yeah, I used a lot of reference from myself. Um, like I said, from the hair, and it does not move much, but it's just. Wait, let me zoom out a bit again. There we go. It's just. And I also have a little ahoge up here. Or two, I guess. Yeah, I'm talking about my model. Yay, it's new. It's new. Look. I'm trying to smile with my mouth closed. Wait. Only teeth. Wait. It's not working. Okay, so yeah, this is new for anyone who doesn't know. This is my new model that I made myself. And yeah, it's just here. Let me make this a bit bigger. Here we go. It is new and pretty, and as you can see, I used a lot of. Oh, thank you that it looks great. I'm so happy. I used a lot of effort and sweat and pain and tears and suffering to make this. And I was struggling so hard, but I really made a good job, I think. I hope. So thank you. I'm so happy it looks good. Yo, burps for fall. Burps for fall. I can't burp on command. What? No. I can't do that, sorry. And yeah, I'm just talking about my model. I don't think that would be a good idea. I like the mix of colors in the hair. Yeah, I'm so happy you like it. It's just my favorite colors, obviously. I mean my background is that color, my chat is that color. No, no, I don't like that color. No, 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 no. It's not my favorite. No, I'm joking. It is my favorite colors. It's just I actually took the darkest dark blue black. It's like a mix of dark blue and black actually. I will post the actual color codes with the reference sheet maybe on Twitter, but it's really dark, and then purple on top. It's actually pretty easy to draw, for real, because I'm so lazy. I was like, okay, I need simple colors, my favorite colors, to put simple on the model so I can easily recreate it. So yeah, here we go. The purple shiny and the pink. Yay! So yeah, we have that. We have that. And also, I struggle so hard. For anyone who wants to draw eyes, do not draw the eyes like me. Mm-mm. Don't. It's really bad. I really did something bad. Never do the eyes that complicated, because I thought, oh my god, it would be a good idea to make the eyes like that. Wait, let me get my arrow. Let me get my arrow. The eyes here, like the inner eye is magenta, and I don't know why I did that. I thought it was a cool idea. That was a terrible idea. And then we have a little bit of magenta on the outside of the iris. And then, or is that the iris? I think that is the iris, right? I have no idea about anatomy. And then we have, why did I do this? Why? It is so dumb. So don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't. Trust. It's bad. And yeah, I really like the hair, and you will see on the reference sheet. I Let me just grab it. um that I actually have pretty long hair. It looks short, but it's like a wolf cut type and really long actually. Wait, let me just, oh, I made myself smaller. Whoopsie. And yeah, it's this big booba. I'm sorry. Artistic liberty. um Let me just see. Okay, let's pray that this is actually the right one, because wait, let me see if this is the right one. I have saved it. Okay, it looks like it is the right one because I have like 20 versions of that. So it could be just an old version. Okay, don't get jump scared. I'm going to open it right now. Here's the reference sheet. It is the right one. It is the right one. Yay. Yuppie. Okay, let me make myself smaller again. Okay, let me just go over here. All right, here we go. I hope I'm not too small. Like, I want to show myself off, but I want to show my reference sheet too, right? So let me just, oh, sorry, my bad. I have to click out of the window. I'm so scuffy. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Okay, so we have our reference sheet here, and I know it looks messy, but as you can see, we have long hair on the back, and as you can also see, I can't draw long hair from the from the back at all. The back view is just so hard to do. I cannot do that. I really can't. It's so hard to recreate. No. um so yeah, we have the wolf cut going on here, and we have it pretty long, and it's also in the shape of a crow um tail. Thank you. My brain is not working. Brain, what's going on? um And next up, we have, as you can see, a lot of tattoos, because I really like Nordic symbols and runes and stuff like that, as you can see. I also made my own tattoo style, which is a crow with a triquetra, if I said that correctly. I hope I did. So yeah, we have that, which I really struggled. That took pretty long to do because I didn't know how to make a Nordic styled crow. um but I did, and it's on my forehead, so you cannot see it. You can actually not see it. If I move my hair, you can't. Which was so dumb to do, but you will see it on another model. I already planned pretty much free future models. So you will see them probably next year. Based on how slow I am with rendering, you will see them next year. So yeah. Also, you can see the eyes close up too, but I will post this thing on Twitter, so if you want to see it closer, I will just post it on Twitter. And okay, well, next up we see the boots. That was fun to draw actually. And the earrings, closer up, I have 3 piercings and 2 earrings. I don't know, are earrings piercings too? I guess. I think. I have earrings, but do you call them piercings too? I don't know. I am so retarded today. um, okay. And next up we have this. We do not talk about this, but I basically only drew this into that reference sheet because I wanted to show off what my body looks like without the hair and the dress covering it. So it's just a really pretty shape. And these are um what's it called when you ride a bike and you wear these pants so you have a good shape while you ride the bike. These are these types of pants. um what are they called? Bike pants? No, bicycle pants. I don't know. When you ride a bike you have these pants, and I drew them because I didn't know what else to use to cover up most of it, because I don't want this to be censored, so I had to censor it myself. All right, and next up we have the hands, and I have a triskele over here, right? Which is, I don't know if you know, but in the Nordic folklore, these types of runes with three, I don't know, three circles, shapes, or whatever. Here it has 3 edges, right? This has 3 circles or swirls. They stand for pretty much like life and death and birth. Or I wrote down the other ones. I think what was the other one? Like nature, spirit, and all of these things, right? So this is basically good, bad, evil, neutral, and whatever. So if you want to know more about it, you can actually search up triquetra or triskele. I like these runes so much. I could talk more, but my brain is just very fried. I even wrote down what they do so I can say it better, but I closed the tab and I'm too lazy to open it again. So yeah, here we go. And then we have a rune circle, which is for protection, which is different types of runes in a circle for protection. Yeah, so it's just against evil, to ward off anything bad, like bad karma, bad whatever. Right. And then this is 2 runes as one, but I think it was okay when I made this. This is pretty long ago when I sketched this. This was 1 year ago, and I don't remember what it was called, but I think it was a Othala rune, and what was the other one? I don't know anymore. Oh no. How can I forget? Okay, let me see if I can find the tab where I actually wrote it down. Hold on. Wait a minute. Who are you? Okay, let me see. We have an Isa rune. Right, that's an Isa rune. But I kind of screwed up because the actual rune combination of this is actually not looking exactly like it. So I kind of made a new rune combination. I forgot how to call that when you have 2 runes and you put them together. It has a special name. I'm so unprepared even though I prepared so much. Do you know that feeling when you have to hold a presentation or whatever at work and you prepare super good, and then you just forget when you stand in front of the people and you're like, wait, I didn't want to smile. You're like, what the hell? Like, why? Why? So yeah, that's basically me right now. And yeah, I have this, I have that, and it is basically for heritage roots and some like personality, like it is reminding you who you are, but in a good way, like your ancestor spirits are with you. If I'm incorrect, I'm dumb and reading the wrong one, but I wrote it down here, so I guess it must be right. Oh my god. Okay. So, what else do we have? Of course, as you might think, um these runes also stand for past, present, and future, or the spirit, a life, death, and birth. And if you might not know, in Nordic folklore, the crow or the raven are actually pretty important. I don't know if you know that, but crows are like little tricksters, little chaotic messengers, or actually ravens are more like the messengers that are a bit more serious because um Odin had like two ravens that were called, what were they called? I think Hugin and Munin. Did I say that right? I hope I did. I hope I did say that right. Right? I think it's so funny how small my model looks like. But he had like two little guys, two ravens, and they are so silly, but at the same time pretty serious because they were his messenger birds and they were flying through the realm, so they were not bound to anything. A bit like me. I'm not bound to anything. I could actually, anytime anyone asks me where I'm from Narnia. I'm just from Narnia. I'm a talking crow who got turned into a human, right? That's basically an animal you will find in Narnia. They have all sorts of talking animals, man. I'm just one of them. I escaped. She's escaping. Nurse. She's escaping. I escaped Narnia. Oh my god. Okay. What else do I have written down over here? Also crows might seem smart, but ravens are way more smart, so I'm not smart, okay? I'm not. I'm just as silly as a little crow, just a silly little being. So yeah. Okay, I think that's basically all of that. And we have, oh yeah, when I made the reference sheet, I have a funny little story to tell. When I made this reference sheet, I accidentally made this pose, right? Or I made this pose and then accidentally I flipped the arms because I put the wrong tattoo on the wrong arm. And then I only realized a few weeks ago when I tested how everything looked and I had to redo it because I already merged the layers. I was so dumb. I already merged the layers and I had to fix this. Yeah, happens. Happens. And also you can see the difference now between this eye and this eye, as I said before, because I wanted the crow to be cute and adorable and just so adorable, right? And then I want my eyes to look like I'm crazy. So here we go. Here's a crazy, insane person. Put them away. And here is the little baby crow. Yeah, not a baby, but it's cute. And yeah, that's basically it. But have you ever seen a human that is just a crow in human skin? Well, now you have. They are crazy. After being transformed into a human, a crow is not normal. They're not normal. Not at all. They're just insane. Just like me. But anyway, I really like it. And oh, we also have this one. Wait, I wrote it down. Where do we have it? It's I can't say that the gas. It's like Dagaz. No. What's it? Yes, Z. It's like this. And it's pretty cool because it's like for new beginnings because it almost looks like the um infinity symbol, right? But only with edges. And it basically stands for infinite but also for new beginnings and changes, but for positive things, right? So here we have a little bit of positivity. So yeah, here we go. And also, I said it before, here is the dress from behind. It's like this part, you can see a tiny bit of the front part that was here, right? That goes around, as you can see, the front part on the neck. goes around the body and ends in here because it's this dress. This is a one-piece dress with a corset, right? So yeah, here we go. I don't even know why I'm explaining that because I'm the only person who's going to draw it. I'm the only one who's going to draw it anyway. Um but yeah, just for clarity, here we go. And this is the corset from the back because we also have what's it called? To bind, to strap it in, to tug it in, the bows. I forgot what it is. Strings. It's like strings to put this together. Yeah, and I have no idea how to make a bow, or it's not even a bow. Like, you know what I mean. It's tied. Thank you. It's tied. Oh my god. My brain is not working. It's just malfunctioning. It's spinning in my head. So this is tied and this is tied. So we have a really nice shape of the corset, as you can see over here. And yeah, this is basically it. I really, really am happy with how the hair flow looks like. But this is just a mess. I'm really sorry. Um, Spoiler alert, my next model will have short hair because I hate drawing long hair for the love of God. Unless it's like just normal long hair without like messy parts, I think I can do that. I already drew one that was normal straight long hair, but it's also hard because I don't know if it's just a normal long haircut with straight hair, no curls, no messy parts. I didn't think this through. I was like, yeah, I can make it, sure. Yeah, but no, no. I only realized now how bad it looks. But anyway, it looks pretty good if it's like turned over to hang off the side. And also you can see a part of the neck piece over here looking or peeking out under the hair, right? So yippee! Looks so good. And I have no idea if the shoulder blades are actually looking accurate or not because I have no idea what I look like from behind. I am not good with mirrors and I'm blind, so yeah, we will never know. Okay. Next up we have this arm piece. As you can see, it's not connected to the dress at all. And yeah, this is just what it looks like. And here we have the close-up rendered version of my crow skull, which is actually the skull of this crow, but the one image that I drew where my crow looks realistic, right? Because this is only how I see myself or how I look to others, like a cutesy cutesy version, but I'm actually normal, right? I'm actually just a crow. I'm not just a girl, I'm just a crow. Oh god, this is so bad. And yeah, here you can see the talon like fingernails again, which are always black. I will just make them always black, but the lips are just lipstick probably because I will not do the lips again. This was awful to rig. Like actually awful to rig. So yeah, we will not do that again. What else do we have over here? We have the tattoos, we have the earrings, which are pretty cool, and the sharp teeth or the pointy teeth. Um, Fun fact, actual fun fact. I think I said that before. I just used, or maybe not, I just used a reference picture of my own teeth, like my IRL own teeth, and made them pointy. And I made this one and this one pointy, even though this one should be pointy, not the inner one, right? So I did that because I like the Monster Girl vibe a lot, and I like pointy teeth. That's it. This is my reasoning. Like, I just like it. Just the same as I just like the color, you know? I like the colors, that's why I use them. That's just it. So yeah. And I also use the color scheme of the actual crows. So yeah, this is it. I will upload this later on Twitter. Finally, the long-awaited reference sheet. And also, you might be wondering, what the hell is this? What the hell is this thing, right? What the hell is that, right? Maybe you're wondering, maybe you're just not caring at all. But this thing over here is called a crow shitter, and it is what I have planned to call the community if I had one, but I don't. It's just what I think would be cute. It is just a maybe, but I'm leaving it in here. It's like a ghost crow type, as you can see, and I just made that on a whim. I was trying out different shapes and stuff for this model over here, actually, and I was ending up with this, and I was so happy how it turned out. I had to keep it. If I'm not going to use it for my community or anything, I'm just going to make a model out of it because it's quite adorable, I think. It's actually really cute. Um, I also plan to make this move and whatever, but you will see. I can actually show you something really fun before I dive into the story of how I rigged it and whatever. Um, I can show you something. Wait, let me show you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait, let me just. I have to. Where do we put this away? Reference sheet. Be gone. Be gone, fiend. I love this. Okay, hold on. Let me just really quick zoom in a bit. And then I have um I have a few things to show as uh what's it called? Expressions, right. And I have one expression that has to do with the crocheter, right? Because I kind of wanted it. I will maybe make it a plush or whatever later if I'm not going to use it for my community. But I think it's pretty cute. It would be cute, but we will see one day. I added it in here, but I don't know which one it is. I think it might be this one. Yeah, I'm holding it. The little crow shitter. It's so cute, and you see the sleeves go up. It's so adorable. And actually, I kind of screwed up with the animation thing because for for expressions, you have to make an animation and have to record this. And I didn't record it in a perfect loop, so there you go. So yeah, we have that. Or we could do this one. Is that a different one? I think so. No, it's worse. This one is better. Or is there a difference? Let's see. But this is it. I can move around and I have this crocheter in my hands. I was about to make it move, but I had some struggles. So, yeah. I will go to the struggles later. Or should I say it immediately? I could just go on and say it. It's a bit of a longer thing because when you make a Life 2D model, you have to, like a VTuber model, you have to use Life 2D, right? Life 2D is a software where you can animate everything, and you have to actually separate the layers before you animate it. And there was this little struggle where I didn't read correctly what you could do in the free version of Live 2D and what the difference was of the free trial version and the free standard version. So, little old me was thinking, oh yeah, that's cool, there's a trial version, right? And I did use it. It's like, I think 30 days or something, or 14, I don't remember. So I did use it and I made my model, but I wasn't done, right? Because I'm a perfectionist and I have to change a lot over time because I'm not happy anymore. Um, so I made a little mistake because now it's important to listen. In the Live 2D trial version, right? It's a free trial version for the pro version. You actually can use as many layers as you want. It doesn't matter. It's like as many layers as you want to use. And it's not written there like, oh my god, you can use endlessly layers, which you can't usually. That was not written anywhere, right? Um, so yeah, I kind of realized the issue because when I tried to finish my model and save it, I realized, oh, wait a minute, Live 2D doesn't want me to save the model, which has like 300 layers or so. And Live 2D just said, no, screw you, and you cannot save unless you meet the criteria of only 100 layers. And that's my struggle because I had to merge a lot of layers to only have 100 because 100 layers was the max, right? Um, so I had to delete most of them or merge them. And I didn't want to miss a few body parts, so I merged them. This is why um, I cannot use my legs because they are merged together. Oh, and now you can see the wings. Oh my god. Now you can see the movement of the wings. Maybe I actually screwed up and only put them in the animation. But it's cute, right? Yippee! um, so yeah, I didn't know about the layer conflict. So I only knew when it was already too late. And I was standing there. I could not save my file because you can only save if you hit the criteria or yeah, if you have the criteria of only 100 layers. So I was forced to export this thing or go to my program where I make my model and merge all the layers and see that I only have 100 or 99 layers because you cannot merge stuff in Live 2D itself. You have to actually go back to your program and import it then again if you were done. So I had to do this all again and see what layers I can use or can't use, right? And I also have more layers because of this, right? As you can see, because of this overlay thing. As you can see, wait, right? This all is a toggle overlay toggle. I don't know how to call it. I think it's called toggle. Um, that I can toggle between two different things, as in normal hands and my holding the crocheter hand, right? And this also took a few layers, but I merged this, and this into one. So it's like these three parts are one, so I'm saving 3 layers. And I basically did this with everything else because I could only have 100 layers. And it's crazy if you think about it because every layer that you want to animate has to be a different layer, like a single layer. If you want to have the mouth, you cannot just go, oh yeah, mouth be one layer or whatever. You need to have the lips, the mouth line, or you can merge those two, but you have to have the inside of the mouth. Um, you have to have the teeth, the tongue, whatever. You could merge that too, but it wouldn't look good if you talk. Like mine. It doesn't look good. And you have to separate the upper teeth and the lower teeth, or you just have a mouth like this. Wait, I'm trying to smile with my mouth closed. Right? So you have to separate that. You have to separate the eyes, like the eyelid, the I don't know, you have to separate it all, right? And the body parts that have to move. It's so bad. It's like actually so bad because if you have to separate it all and you only have the limit of 100 layers, it's such a struggle. Live 2D is where dreams go die. but you can make new ones. I love Life 2D, but that was such a hassle to do everything again. Because you could try to get the rig you have already, but I'm glad I didn't keep it because it was trash anyway. Like, it was my first human rig and it was so bad. I think that was a sign from the universe, like, don't keep that. Don't keep that, please. Um so yeah, here we have it. Like, I'm moving, I'm talking, I'm being me, and I have a few expressions too. Even though I had that struggle with Life 2D, I survived and I made it work. And that's basically why I don't have as much movements as I should. For the next model, I already have planned how to have the movement better. Like the parts better split so I only have 100 layers and can better animate them. So sorry, I'm yawning the whole time. um so yeah, you have to split it and see how it goes. And that's kind of an advice for you guys if you ever want to do that. Only use less than 100, because if you use too much, you cannot save. Like, Life 3D literally says no. Nuh-uh. Nope. Nope. You have to have less. You have to have less, or no. And yeah. So, we are, well, we are going to look at the other talk, or no, it's not toggles, it's expressions. We have this. I can also set this expression as a actual expression where I don't have to smile, like, but it's like automatically, right? So I don't have to smile the whole time or I will have pain in my cheeks. Then we have this, as you saw. Oh, my bad. Yikes. I yawned too hard, the camera was going off. Um I'm a bit eepy, but that's okay. So we have this, okay. Next up, we have two other expressions, and expressions also take layers. And you have other limitations too. You can only read about the limitations on one of the pages in the documentation, but the system will only tell you if you are about to save. So, yikes. It did with me. I don't know if they updated it or whatever, but it was such a struggle. It was bad. Okay, so we only have two other expressions, but they're cute and worth it. So here we go. First up, we have a blush. It's like a, wait, let me, you see little hearts in my eyes? Like, a little blush. And then we also have annoyed face. It's just gonna stay like that. It's so bad. Like, I couldn't make the face too dark, or you wouldn't see the eyes at all. So you can see the color difference with the ears. It's so bad. But yeah, you can also do both. Oh god, that looks so bad. Oh my god. Um, bad. Oh my god. This is me being evil as I am. This looks really evil. Oh my god. I did not expect it to be this bad. I kinda did not make it able to tuck my mouth, my corners of my mouth down. Um so I can only smile, right? I can only go like, or be neutral. I can't do anything else. I'm not upset. I'm just angry. Or evil. Okay, so we have that. And this is the standard face. I'm still happy it looks so good. I know the hair isn't moving, but yeah. It's moving a little bit. Right? I think it's not bad for my first human VTuber model, right? But yeah. Alright, do we have anything else? Or just zoom myself out? Let me cover them up. Okay. I'm just holding it to cover up my tatas. Um but yeah, I have to get used to it because I'm still used to my Chrome model being so cute and adorable, and then we go like, hello. Hello there. Hello there. I also didn't know how to do the jiggle, by the way. So, as you can see, it's just terrible. Really terrible. Okay. Anything else I had trouble with? I think only with Live 2D. Um, and also, I have another fun story during the process of making this. When I was in Live 2D, again, I was trying to make my texture atlas. For anyone who doesn't know what a texture atlas is, it's basically the file part where you see each and every element of each layer as like a separate piece on paper, right? It's just laying out there. So I don't know, do I have mine over here? I bet I have mine somewhere. um hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Where do I have my texture atlas? Oh, here. 0, 0. And I actually have two files of it. Or no, it's one. Whoops. Or is it two? No, it's one. It's like each and every part of the model is laid out on a picture. So you have it there. Like the different parts of the eye, the different parts of the hair, and the different parts of the skin, the body, everything is just laid out there as if you would have a sushi roll and you haven't put the sushi roll together yet, but you have put every component of the sushi roll on one board, right? It's basically the same. Like you have um the sushi, I don't know what's the green called, the green part. Then you have the rice, then you have the salmon if you want to have salmon inside, or the sauce or wasabi, or I don't know, and you have everything separately, not together, laid out. That's basically the same as a texture atlas. And mine kinda, I don't know what exactly happened. But when I tried to, you have to go over and say you wanna create one, right? And when I tried to create a texture atlas in Live 2D, you see each part of the components, right? Laid out there. And when I said create, it just made my model totally blurry, like super blurry. It's so bad. Um, and it didn't work because for some reason the settings did not fit or whatever. I don't know what exactly was the issue because I tried everything. I tried setting different stuff up or changing the settings and adding some stuff, or I don't know. I even uploaded a new model file, like a new PSD file that I can work with, and tried to make another texture atlas, and I have no idea how I solved it, but I just want to say somehow I made it. I have no idea what worked. I don't remember, but something worked, and I kind of just did what Reddit told me. Like I read Reddit, and Reddit said, "Oh yeah, you have to do this if you have this issue." Like it's so crazy. If you have an issue, just go search on Reddit. It's so crazy. It has every solution. It's insane. But yeah, Reddit kind of saved me. I think. I mean, I don't remember. Like I totally don't know what actually saved me. I only know that it works now. It looks good, right? But yeah, I don't remember how I saved it. It just works. So we are happy, right? And yeah, you also have a lot to do when you make a live 2D model. I don't know if you guys have ever watched stuff like that, but you have to mesh it and rig it, and yeah. You can also glue, you can do so much, but yeah, this was my first human model, so I didn't overdo it. I only tried to at least rig it in a way that it looks good. And I think it's pretty decent. Like for my first human model, it's actually pretty decent, right? I'm so proud actually. I don't know what I did, but I only know I locked in. I locked in so bad. I was like, I have to do this. And I logged in with the art too because yeah, I don't know, I don't usually draw this pretty. I don't know if anyone has seen my YouTube shorts or whatever. I don't put in too much effort when I make an animation. I'm like, okay, I'm using the next 3 hours and then I'm done with it, or 2 hours, depending on how long it is. It's not that much effort. I'm only doing the line art. So, yeah. I might be a little lazy, huh? First thing I do once I become human, be lazy. That's literally number one. It's literally number one. So yeah, this is basically everything that happened with Live 2D because everything else worked out fine, I guess. It looks pretty okay. I look cute. Okay, what else do we have? I yawned again. I'm sorry. I'm a bit EP. As I said, a lot of things happened. Um and yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm pretty tired, so I haven't slept well lately. And yeah, that's just it. Um Also, I think you might have noticed there is a meme. I don't know if you guys know it, but there is a meme about characters with free eyelashes, like free bottom eyelashes. That's basically me. If you know, you know. Wait, if you know, you know. I love this. Yeah, and what else? Also, I kind of like this was not intended, but I just realized lately I kind of look like a Victorian child that is actively dying of the plague, right? Because I'm so sickly, pale gray. It's crazy. It's so crazy, but I really just took the gray color of the crow. Um, so yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Sickly kid from the Victorian era looking ass. Yeah. Okay, I guess I have everything. I'm just scrolling through my list of things I wanted to talk about my model. Um Still pretty funny how wait, have you seen it in total? This is me in total. But actually I'm not that tall. Wait. I'm not that tall, actually. I'm only 3 apples tall, okay guys? I'm only 3 apples tall for real. Like this to that is not tall. Also because my boots have like heels, so this is not tall at all. I'm just tiny. The thing is I can't show you the version without the dress. Um because that would be a bit too revealing, but I'm not tall at all. I'm just a little gremlin. So yeah, that's just it. That's just it. All right. What else do we have except for the body? We have a cute style. I don't remember what else I wanted to tell you guys. So I think it went pretty well. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh yeah, I have the design process I haven't said. I'm so scuffed. It's so bad. Why is it every time I have a debut stream, a debut, um, I kinda screw up. I I don't know why, but every time I prepare for a stream, like a debut or model reveal or whatever you want to call this, I just screw up. I don't know why, but it just doesn't want to go well. It just doesn't want to work. It's so crazy. I only had one before, but it never works out. Um Sad kind of, but yeah, it is what it is. All right. I kind of wanna I don't know, should I show I will show the reference sheet again for the design process so I can show you my thoughts on how it worked. Alrighty. So, should I shove myself a bit down again? Over here, maybe? Over here? Oh, that's the end of my screen. Over here maybe. Okay. So, of course, as any good artist would, and I don't care if nobody wants to hear it, but I'm just gonna say it. You do sketches first. You always do sketches first, whatever you're planning. So I sketched this as completely like from here to here. I sketched it, but not in a T pose. Um, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sketch it, and it looked so different. I am not sure if I should show it ever. I'm not sure if I should ever show my sketches because it's so bad, but it looked actually pretty good. And I had a sketch that was pretty. I don't know, maybe I will show it because it looks like what I'm planning for the next outfit. So, yeah. Anyway, so first up, you simply make this design, right? You make a design sketch, and I kind of made an entire sketchbook, or it's not full yet, but a pretty full sketchbook of my model because I was sketching out whenever I could what my model could look like, right? I was like, okay, it could look like this or with this, and the dress also looked pretty different. I didn't have a corset, I had only belts, but it didn't look that well. So also, if you're wondering, why did I put on a belt? Because I didn't know what else to put there. I was like, hmm, hmm, what should I put here? It looks a bit empty. Hmm. And then I slapped on a belt, a really long one, and boom, it looks actually pretty good. It's like that one meme from I don't know from who it was, but that one meme or Vine where it was like, how do you keep your pants up while performing? Belt. Like the belt, you know? I think was it the Travis Scott meme? I don't know, but it was maybe from him. I don't remember, but so funny. I live laugh laugh for that because it was exactly the same. Like, what could you put there? Belt. And I did because it looks pretty good, and I put my crow skull on it. So it also has like a clippy on the back. I didn't want to draw a clippy, but like a metal clippy so it holds in the belt. Um yeah, so that works. And yeah, I think basically I went over this too. EP. It's bad. Okay. Well, anything else? I really like wearing two different earrings because they look fancy. And they are my two different colors, like my favorite colors, so I had to use both. I had to. There was no other way. Besides, they look fancy. And I don't know if you recognize it, but I censored it with a crow talon footprint. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. What else do we have? Except for step one, make a sketch of what you want to do, like I did. Which is my creation pipeline of pain, as I call it. I think I have my folder called creation pipeline of pain or something like that, where I put everything about my model and design and whatever, because it actually is. If you really want to make a VTuber model, it's gonna be so painful. If you make everything yourself, pain, 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 pain. But if you like it, I mean, you can, but if you don't, then don't. No. Okay. Um, then I kinda did, the best part of being an artist is you can do whatever you want. And I kinda took the sketches I did of my model and redrew them completely different or exactly the same. It was so different because sometimes I was like, okay, I don't like the hair, I don't like this. The hair was so different in the beginning, and I just took so many artistic liberties of how I should change it up because I then later on, when I actually used my digital program to draw, I used myself as a reference for this stuff. Whoops. I used myself as a reference for all the stuff because it's pretty cool if you can use yourself as a reference. But I added these, so if they look a bit unnormal, it's probably because I don't have these big boobas. Sadly, not. Maybe that's why I have them as a VTuber because I don't have them IRL. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Um, but yeah. So basically, after redesigning and redesigning and more sketching, you take the entire sketch and slap it into your digital program. And I did that, and then I redrew it a few times more. Because then you sketch and sketch and sketch again, but with a proper design, and it's a bit easier to resketch stuff um in digital programs as just redrawing it completely. You can use parts of it, copy them, and import them into the file you're working in, which is pretty good because it saves you so much time to actually redo every part when you can just use the model you used in your digital art before. So yeah, and after you made the proper design and you're finally a bit happy of how it turned out, you can then change it again. Like it's a full circle. If you are happy and done, you don't touch it for a month, and then you change it again. It's just so crazy. Yeah. So if you're finally actually happy with how the end version turned out, which you hopefully have not called um final correct version final or something like that, then you're good. Because I did. I basically, whenever I felt really happy with the design, I was like, okay, this is good. I'm just gonna call it final. Or how many finals do I have? It was so bad. Oh my god. Will I change? No, no. I will always do it like that because it's a good process. I like to torture myself. No, I don't. Um, okay, so whenever you're done with everything, you then grab the entire finished progress, right? And slap it into your correct file, and then separate each layer you want to move. It's so easy. It's not. Okay, so if you want to move a certain part, you have to separate it on a layer so the program can actually help you move it the way you want it to, right? It's like you want to use an arrow PNG, but you only have a PNG of 5 arrows together and not one. So you need a PNG of the single arrow so you can use the single arrow and move it. Or else you will have 5 arrows together moving, and you don't want that. So you have to separate them and make a plan on how you want them to move. So if you have a complicated design, just separate them correctly so you can actually, you know, use them correctly. All right, what else do we have? Exactly, you need a PSD file because PSD files are actually file formats where you have every component of your file as a single layer. So if you want to move the mouth, you have like the upper teeth, the lower teeth, the lips, upper and lower, and the inside of the mouth. So yeah, without that you wouldn't do well. Alright. The next up we have let me see. Oh yeah, we have the last step. Live 2D. Boom. Like whenever you're done with your rig, with your model design and whatever, and you have separated every layer you want to move separately correctly, then you can go with Live 2D and actually rig it and animate it. It's actually like, here's your drawing. Good luck animating it because you have to use each and every component and animate it and somehow make it look good. But it feels actually pretty satisfying seeing how you move stuff and how it turns out, right? So I can only say do it at least once in your life. It's really good. All right. I think, do we have anything else? Oh yeah, Live 2D is also pretty much layers, meshing, physical layers and whatever, and physics and crying. It's just crying constantly because it's at the same time pretty satisfying seeing stuff move, but it's just sad whenever you screw up or whatever, or it doesn't look as good as you want it to be, or you have to mirror one eye to be lazy and do not do the other eye or whatever. Oh my god, it's so bad. But hey, you don't have to cry in live today. It's not a must. You don't have to. Alright. Okay, what else do we have? Just looking at the map. Nope. I think that's all of the story time you will get. I think that's basically it. I don't have anything else written down about this stuff. But I think maybe if anyone is interested in hearing anything else about the process whenever you slap it into Live 2D or not, I can just make a short about it or whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. This is my beautiful reference sheet. Looks pretty good, I hope. And let me see what we have here. We also have my new model, right? And I wanted to say something else, but my brain is frying right now. I will probably have to stop soon. I'm I'm dying. I'm so tired. I really haven't slept long the last few days. I bet you probably hear it in my voice. I'm so sleepy. Yeah, so as I have about 50 versions of my reference sheet, I hope this is the best one. Um it's so bad to be a perfectionist gremlin for real is so terrible. Also to be a small gremlin is almost worse. Alright. I don't think we have anything else. We have everything. Oh, yeah, except for I have eye bags, right? I have like dark circles under my eyes. You see? Wait, you only see when they're open. And I really like my mole on my eye. Alrighty. As we do not have anything else I can show you, we will keep this as short as we wanted it to, because I don't want us to waste too much time in revealing a VTuber model for 4 hours to finally see a toe or whatever. So I was just trying to speed run this. I hope it's fine. But yeah, I really like it. I really like it. Wait, I really like it. Oh my god. Okay. Anything else? I think there's nothing else. Oh. Nope. Except for me making so many copy versions of this. Whenever I make a copy version, because I make a copy version as a backup, right, of the reference sheet or the model or whatever file you want me to have. I always make a backup copy. And you want to know what I call that? I call it copy, 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 or final copy, or copy correct, or correct copy, final copy, copy. It's so bad. And I just had a Dora moment. Like, can you see uh the live 2D model over there? No? Oh wait, oh my god, I am Dora. Oh, that was my bad. I did not put my background. So Scubby, that happens when you only had 2 hours of sleep in 4 days. Um, I feel like Dora right now. Like, can you see? Soy Dora the Explorer. Can you see the crow in the background? Like waiting for the audience to answer. No? Soy Dora the Explorer here. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Oh god. But I have an arrow like her, like pointing at stuff, but I think hers was blue, right? Right? Was it blue? I think so. But it's so bad. I don't even know what I'm talking anymore. Okay. I will just go eep. We have to send Dora to eep. She was not allowed to go out here. She was not allowed to come out of my brain. That's not good. That's not good. So yeah, I am done so far. I think I talked about everything unless I forgot something. My bad. Um, so I think that's it. But I was thinking about actually sharing my lore video part because I have a part 2, but I think I might not be showing it. I might show it. Mm, I could actually show it for the end of the stream. I don't know. Should I show it? Should I actually show my little um lore video? Should I? I don't know if you guys deserve to see. I also like I finished my lore video. I made emotes. I made some major changes to my reference sheet. I made some changes to my VTuber model. I made some fixes. I made so many things I can't even talk about. But I did a lot actually. So yippee! Yeah, I might show it. I might show it. Let me see where it is. Okay. Hold on, let me search for it. Where we have our little lore video. Um okay, I have it here. I think it will probably begin as soon as I click on it. So I don't know. Maybe I should not show it. I think it's like 5 minutes or less. No, it's 1 minute. I'm really thinking, do you guys deserve to see my lore part 2? Which explains why I look the way I look. Do you? I think you do. Okay. I'm going to show you. Just look. Okay? As soon as I click play, it's probably gonna, like, it's ASAP going to start. I hope I can stay silent. I hope I don't. It's so embarrassing. I'm probably gonna die. Okay. Ready, steady, go. Here we go. For anyone who doesn't know what lower part video 1 is, it's basically me, Tori, as a little crow, like my formal model, which I had, wandering in, or no, yeah, wandering in the forest because I flew too close to the sun. I ended up in a forest and I met the Grim Reapers and they found me cute and didn't kill me because I was so cute. And now I'm not cute anymore. It's basically my lore. Right. It's like uh escaping death with my cuteness. Or something like that. Or avoiding, no. What did I title it again? Oh my god, I forgot. But I basically escaped death with my cuteness because they found me so cute and adorable. They didn't want to kill me. And in this part 2, you will see how I went from a crow to an actual human. Right? How I became Tori Hakamori, the crow in human skin. Right? So open your ears, open your eyes, and just listen and watch, of course. Okay? Ready, go. And that's how I cheated death with my cuteness. So instead of turning me into ghost confetti, the Grim Reapers gave me a new home. And they also gave me a name.
Nice.
They also bestowed me with a title, but it only means our crow's lore now. One eternity later, the Grim Reapers also gave me the greatest gift I've ever received. A human body. Tori Akamori! They also added these, but I'm not entirely sure what they're good for.
That's quite big.
Oh well. And that's how I, Tori Akamori, got my human body. Yippee!
Hey, that's pretty good.
To sum up the entire process, they simply yeeted me into it. And boom, human Tori. Yeah. So, that was my lore. I hope you heard it. If you didn't hear it, I'm gonna cry. So because I couldn't hear it because of my mic settings and whatever. But yeah, that was lore part 2. I basically got yeeted into the human body like a Pokemon. Like yeet. Or like Kirby, more like Kirby, I guess. Got yeeted into it. But yeah, that's basically my lore. I will post it too. And I will post a lot actually. And oh, also one of the things I was also working on in these last 2 months, I made a few animations for new animatic trends and whatever, because I'm an artist and I love, 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 love art, animation, gaming, and whatever, as you probably can tell, I guess. But yeah, because I love it so much, I searched up the newest trends and whatever, and I'm going to join them. I'm going to join them, and I already have some of it planned, but I'm only going to say one of them will be the twins at the carousel trend, because I really like it. I also like the sound, like la 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 la. I forgot how it continues. Oh crap, wait, how did it go again? I'm thinking. La, la, la. I forgot, for real. My brain just circuited. Oh my god. But you know what I mean, like the carousel thing. Alright. Um and I found a few other really cool trends which I can animate too. And I really love it. And yeah, I will try to upload the lore and everything. I just have to check if I have the right thumbnails, because I improved the thumbnails and whatever. And I also prepared some clips and contents and whatnot. And we will be playing Greenhouse soon, like actually playing Greenhouse, because we started it and we will continue it. And I'm really curious if we can find the jaguar soon, or whatever that thing is. Is that a jaguar, a leopard, or whatever that thing is? We will play, but not today, because today I'm too EP for stuff, whatever. So yeah, we will just see how this goes, and whenever I will stream again, but I will stream this week again. I promise, promise. I trust me, I will try. I will try, but I have prepared a lot and I will upload my emotes soon, or try to. I think it's with the 7TV thingy or whatever it was called. So, yeah, I will just try and we will see how it goes, because I'm really happy that I have my look now. I'm a crow in human skin, right? Right? So yeah, there you have it. This is my model. This is what I look like. The crone human skin is really here after years and years of suffering and pain, and finally getting to finish my stuff. I'm finally here. It took ages, but through blood, sweat, and tears, I made it. But I think my mouth settings are fine now, I guess. It is so scuffy. Oh my god. But yeah, we are here. And I don't know if you guys might have some questions or whatever for my model or me. Um, I can answer them in 5 seconds, maybe. Lucky me, you don't have questions, because I'm too EP for them anyway. This was your one in a lifetime chance to ask me something. Good for me. Um Okay, so I guess, except for saying never trust Life 2D because it's a rigging hell, I don't know what else to say. I think Life 2D is evil, but really cool. Do not struggle as I did with the rigging and animation, because if you don't know, I did all of this myself, all this fake jiggle and whatever. I drew it myself, I rendered, I rigged, I mashed, I struggled, I cried. I did all of it, and yeah, now it's finally done, and we look pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I think so, at least. So, I don't know if you guys don't have any more questions. I kind of forgot half of what I wanted to say. Like, let me just think. Yeah, I forgot half of what I wanted to say. I also have found a few really cool games to play soon, and I promise I will upload my emotes as quick as I can soon. I don't know if I should upload them right now because I'm not sure how 7TV or whatever it's called works, so that might take a bit. But I prepared about, I think, 9 or 10 emotes. Are really cool. Yeah. So I did that. I don't know. I might make another emote because I have an idea for a really fun post. But yeah. What else do we have? I think I really went through my list of stuff I wanted to say about my model. Um, except for it taking ages, it looks pretty good for my standards because I don't draw pretty well. I can only say it again and again. Um, I will upload more art, but so far I have uploaded like 2 things or 3 on Twitter, and they're not perfect or anything, but they're okay, I guess. And I usually don't put much effort into my art, but as you can see, I cooked. I really locked in and I did a good job, I guess. I think it's not too bad, right? I hope not. I think it looks pretty fine. I'm just not good at rigging, but the art looks fine, right? I hope so. So yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see it without the holding the crocheter in my arms again. But yeah, I think the crocheters are also cute, and I'm kind of happy how it turned out. And I'm just wondering what else I could show you guys except for my expressions, or this looks just so evil. I don't know. It's like evil smirk. But yeah, I don't know. So I think this is it for today because I forgot half. And yeah, as you can see, this is the final version of my VTuber model. And oh, thank you. That's pretty nice. Thank you. Thank you for following. Yippee! Yippee! Thanks a lot. So yeah, as you can see, this is the final version because I always call um, my whole files like final or final two, and this is the final version you see here. Um, yeah, so you're happy, or you can be happy that this is the final thing you can see. If there are any, like, I think I see one minor issue with my model, but as I said, this is my first ever rig of a human model, so I hope it's not too bad. So yeah, I think thank you a lot for watching, and I'm still a crow at heart, but I'm just a human. I struggle. I'm a human. I'm in human skin now. I'm still a crow, but I'm in human skin now. See, I'm a human. I'm a human now finally. And yeah, as I said, I will upload my lore video ASAP as fast as I can. And see you soon. Hopefully, I will see when I stream again. Hopefully this week, probably. And yeah, thanks for watching a lot. I was kind of nervous, but I think my model turned out pretty well, right? And I'm moving in my chair. I'm sorry. I'm like moving. But yeah, thanks a lot. I'm so happy. And thanks again for following, by the way. So yeah, this is it. Thank you guys. I'm really happy that you were here. Um, let me just get my correct screen. Thank you. And see you soon. It was a lot of fun showing you my art and my little creation. I'm really happy because every artist is always happy when they share their art with others. So I feel very happy right now. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye. Tori Hakamori is gone for the day, knocked out, hopefully catching some sleep. Bye bye.